Welcome back, Filmaholics. My name is Kyle Kenrick, and in this channel you find anything and everything filmmaking. So if you guys want more of that, consider subscribing. But until then, let's get on with the rest of the video. So last week I posted a fan ad, and today I'm gonna show you guys this effect that was in the fan ad. Now that you guys have seen the effect, onto what you guys need to create the effect. The first thing you're gonna need is a fog machine. So personally, I use my own personal fog machine, but you guys can decide whatever you guys use. Now, I also use a storage bin, something kind of medium sized so that it can fit almost any product that you'll be reviewing or showing off or in anything like that. You'll also need a neutral color like paper roll just for the whole neutral look effect. It just makes it a lot cleaner. You also need an overhead setup or a tripod depending on which effect that you're going to be trying to use, but you can use this either way. And then lastly, you need the product. And now that you guys have all that, onto the actual step-by-step how-to. So step number 1 is going to be setup. By this I mean set up the background and the tripods depending on what you guys have and what you guys want. So if you want the overhead setup that I showed you earlier, then that is what we're gonna set up. Also, if you guys want to do the neutral landscape, then we're also gonna be doing that as well. Also, a really good note is that you're just placing the tripods there. The final touches will be done later, but for now, we're just placing the tripods there, having the setup just done-ish, and then we're gonna go on to step number 2. So step number 2, that's gonna be tub and smoke. Basically, you're just gonna place a tub there and also the product inside there right in the middle of your table, and then the smoke comes after right when you're about to record, just so that it has the density of smoke that you need. So step number 3 is going to be framing. And by this I mean I'm gonna do the neutral landscape shot, and then lastly I'm gonna do the overhead shot. So for landscape, for this you want the tub out of frame, so raise your tripod up to the point that it's slightly out of frame, just barely there. So all you can see is the surface and have it level to the surface of the tub. That way the smoke that's coming out of the tub is the only thing that's showing in the bottom of the frame. And now for the overhead shot. So for this, it's gonna be the same like any other overhead shot. It's just gonna be pointing directly straight down. And the only thing different is you're gonna either do this in post, or you're gonna do this with your tripod, or you're gonna do this with your telephoto lens. It really depends on you and what equipment you have. But basically you're gonna frame it so that the edges of the tub don't show in the shot at all. So the reason for this is to maintain the look of it being in a pool of smoke and it's not contained in anything. It's kind of more ethereal and magical that way. And now that you have one or both of these shots framed up, you just hit record and you want to scoop the product out. So the reason for this, you don't want to just pull it out, is that you won't pull enough smoke out, and you want to get that kind of scoop motion done just to get some more billowing of the smoke, or plume I guess, coming with it, and it creates a really cool effect. And boom, you got yourself a dope shot to use. Use it wisely like this.
Ooh.
And if you guys want to check out the gear I use to create this video amongst all my other videos and the fan ads themselves, go ahead and check the description down below. It's gonna be at no extra cost to you guys, but it will help out the channel, so help us out. And there's also gonna be a playlist right up here for all my other fan ads if you guys want to check that out as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and dream on.